Late one night, Sarah Vargas is relaxing at home in the apartment that she shares with her dad in Colombia. Suddenly, she hears something from the apartment next door that is truly bizarre.
Fighting? Estás en el baño cuando de repente en la casa del lado empiezan a hacer un exorcismo. I'm in the bathroom when they were doing some kind of exorcism next door. Nigga, what are they doing? Don't jump! He's killing her? Who's killing her? He's beating her. Wait, what? Satan? Satan? I don't think there's anybody up there, Chuck.
Disturbing, desperate screams can be heard coming from her neighbor's apartment. Shocked witnesses on the street are quick to call police, worried that it might be a case of domestic violence. But then the story takes a very strange turn, because the policeman asked people down on the street for rosary beads, an object often used in Catholic prayers.
It's a ghost. It's a ghost up there, fucking her up. That's what they're saying, because he went up there and nobody's there.
And then, oddly, police call in a Catholic nun for support.
Siguieron, obviamente, como que llamaron a alguien, llamaron a una monja.
They just got this shit on lock?
Para que les ayudara.
Because you see, all of this noise is actually coming from an exorcism that is taking place right next door. Sarah discovers that two girls were playing around with the Ouija board, when suddenly, one of the girls becomes very violent and starts vomiting up some kind of dark matter, almost like dirt.
Like, what's up with messing with these Ouija boards, bro? I just don't understand. I don't understand. Sounds like a movie on God. Like, I don't know if I really believe in ghosts yet. And I lean closer to they could be real. And if they could be real, why would I want to summon them? We got Venom.
Violent and starts vomiting up some kind of dark matter, almost like dirt.
She was puking up that dog in her. She was... Oh, that's what you think it is? She just had one of the tail beasts.
Vomitar tierra, como vomitar oscuro.
The family believes that the girl might be possessed by an evil entity, and apparently the police agreed. Sarah says that the screaming went on all through the night, eventually getting quieter in the early morning hours until it finally stopped. Now, without other eyewitness reports, it's hard to say exactly what happened here, but the desperate screams coming from that apartment are absolutely chilling. Amsterdam. Jennifer Lee is an American woman who lives in the city of Amsterdam in the Netherlands. One day, a couple of weeks ago, she was recording a cute Halloween photo shoot.
Yeah, let it happen, and I'm a cop. I'm shooting your dumb ass. You did this to yourself. Nigga, please don't let this nigga be a cop, bro. You bugging. You gotta, come on, man. You gotta say to people out here, bro. I've had a few paranormal experiences at my late grandparents' house. A bit after my nana passed, me and my siblings hear coins drop in the parking lot of her former beauty salon. We were alone, and there were a few quarters rolling around. Hey, man, I think it's a high possibility that they just be roaming, dude. They just be roaming. Why not? A spirit world and a human world, like Bleach, right?
With her rescue dog Maggie in a large Amsterdam public park. But suddenly, something happens that spooks both Jennifer and her dog.
You're gonna make the best dirty ghost? You're gonna make the best dirty ghost?
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no.
Oh my god.
You might be getting murdered, dude. You might be getting murdered right now, man.
Are you okay? Alles good?
Meant to do Dutch, but German came out. No response. Nigga, bro getting head of doom. Dick getting sucked so good it's just letting out them motherfucking walrus noises. She using teeth.
What was supposed to be a fun little photo for Halloween turns into a living nightmare when Jennifer hears loud screaming and yelling coming from somewhere in or near the large park.
You gonna make the best dirty girl?
Jennifer says that she searched the area for the source of the bizarre wailing, worried that someone might be in trouble or experiencing a mental health crisis. She even contacted local police.
So my first reaction when I hear someone screaming like that is I want to go to help them. And additionally, I used to be an EMT. So like when I hear someone screaming like that, I want to help if I'm able to. So logically, I understand that everyone was like, you should leave. I would have left. But also like, I don't know, it makes me wonder if that was me screaming in the woods, would anyone have come for me?
Probably not.
Like no one else stopped?
Probably not.
No one else.
Yeah, probably
Unfortunately, no one was found. So
Which
the
is kinda
creepy
sad when you
screaming
think about it,
remains
but-
a mystery to this day.
It's true. They
The
probably
white
would
light-
because at the end of the day, this person is thinking, if I go over there to save this person, am I gonna die too? That means we both die and none of us win. Especially if you ain't got no damn weapon. You feel me? You ain't got no weapon. You're cooked. And getting sucked off by a vampire? Okay, to your point, say it is a vampire or a werewolf, and that is his wee slurped up Gawk 3000 blood everywhere to make it extra moist by a vampire. How are you gonna save him?
If you hike an hour into the remote countryside of Scotland, you can find the old 18th century White Lagan Bothy, a mountain cabin that's free to use for travelers. The creepy old cabin has no electricity, no running water, and perhaps most disturbing of all, there are no locks on any of the doors. Over the years, hundreds of travelers have visited the White Lagan Bothy, and many of these visitors claim to have had strange, unexplained experiences while staying there. A few outdoor and travel YouTube channels have visited the White Lagan Bothy as well, and most have experienced at least something a little weird while staying there.
I'm really quite scared of it staying here, to be honest. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Are you sure?
I'm sure it really will be fine.
Are you
Again,
sure?
let me stress that all of the following videos were recorded by travel and outdoor channels. None of these people are ghost hunters, and in fact, every one of these YouTubers say they don't even believe in ghosts at all.
I mean, I don't particularly believe in ghosts, neither does mine.
But they also can't explain what they experienced at the White Lagan Bothy.
Today, I'm going to be staying in a bothy in Scotland for the first ever time.
First up, seasoned solo traveler Ruth Asling spent a night in the old Scottish cabin.
By
and
yourself?
She found it a bit unnerving.
By yourself?
So, I don't know why I'm feeling a little bit anxious because I've stayed in a camper van so many times in different countries. I feel like here is just so remote, and to get away, you have to hike over 1 hour, like to get back to the camper van. So maybe that's why. And also there's no locks. So on my camper van, I always lock the doors. Maybe that's also why.
Oh yeah.
I don't
Anyone
know.
can come in
I
there to
don't
get you, boy.
Oh God.
Where they at? She's in a
Hearing some
known
strange
haunted place.
noises.
But they're in
I don't
Scotland,
know
I
if it's
believe.
maybe a mouse. Or it's the chimney. It feels really weird without curtains because I feel like someone could be standing outside and looking in the window. I don't know, I feel really scared. I don't
What's
know
that
why.
game, man, in the
I
window?
feel really nervous.
Ruth stays the full night at the cabin, but she doesn't exactly get a restful sleep.
Last night I was a bit scared. There were some strange noises and I had some earplugs with me, so I put them in to block out the strange noises. Oh God, I'm still hearing weird noises.
Throughout the
The
night,
house
while
probably just
completely
leaning.
alone, Ruth keeps hearing bizarre noises that creep her out. And oddly, she decides to just ignore the strange sounds and put in earplugs.
Well, you better than me.
Kinda seems like a bad idea
That's
when
what
you're
I'm saying.
staying all alone in a cabin in the middle of nowhere.
I don't want to hear my death. I don't want to hear if any animal, any person is coming to kill me, bro. Just let me put in earphones. So at least if I'm gonna die, no one will know, nigga. No one will know. Go ahead and slaughter me, cut me up. As long as I don't hear it, we good.
And there are no locks on the doors. But to
what?
each their own.
Bye-bye, Buffy.
Next up, a camper that goes by the name Happy Hippie, who says that he does not believe in ghosts or the paranormal, has a similar creepy experience.
I've set up my bed for the night. Gonna get the fire on when it gets darker. This will probably be me for most of the night now. I just get the music on, enjoy this beautiful fire, and get back outside tomorrow in my hammock. I got one of them water filter straws, and it comes with 2 little bags as well, so you can attach the straw to that. But I've not got to use.
Uh-oh.
Maybe this is the guests.
Maybe.
There was no one there. I don't know if that's just some people with me or something. I don't know if that's something they do. But I don't think it would be that family. It was just a dad and his daughter and son. Oh well, we'll see. It was just knocking on the door again, and then I went out, but there was no one there, so I don't know what's going on, but I've heard of any haunted bobbies or anything. I've never had weird shit.
Get the fuck out. I don't like how nonchalant he is about this.
Just wanted a nice little bobby night. If you've watched all my videos before, you know I don't do like this.
Just a chill guy. Fuck that chill guy.
This is gonna be a fun night. I'm now walking around into the room, and then I go in there, and it just stops. Maybe I just put my music on really loud and forget about it. Cameraman never dies, right?
The Happy Hippie
you're
spends
close.
the
Cameraman
night in the
dies today.
cabin, but the next day, he still can't explain just what happened.
Good morning. Had a bit of an experience last night. Couldn't really explain what was happening next door with the noises, but I'm not really a believer in ghosts myself. It was a bit creepy, but I'm more of an alien guy. But if you are into ghosts and all that paranormal stuff, these are not the videos for you, because this is not what I do. This is not what I'm about. I'm just a happy hippie, hiking, living in nature, loving the world. I never have anything like this happen.
He's chill because he's just high as shit. I see. He's just vibing through. Nothing is bothering you when you're higher than a kite. I got you.
So now this next video is by far the creepiest footage ever recorded
Shit,
in
me
the
too.
White Lagoon Bothy.
We're at a place called White Lagoon Bothy.
It was shot by Ben and Martin from the YouTube channels Adventure Outdoors and What's Not to Hike.
So we're in the Bothy. There's nobody else here.
The two men travel to the White Lagoon Bothy together, and they experience something that is truly terrifying.
Found the Bothy book. You put my glasses on now to find a bat. So this is popular, quite a popular Bothy by the looks of it. Someone actually stayed last night. It was nice and tidy when we came in.
A few years ago, my mom used to tell me stories about the old house that we used to live in. One story was when I was just a child, about 1 or 2 years old. She said she woke up to extreme shaking and scratching sounds, as if a bear was in the house with us. But when she went out to check, she found nothing. But then, when she went back into my room, she found her bed completely flipped upside down, and most of the items in the room fallen over. So you're saying it's like a ghost bear or something? I'm telling you, man, they're out here. The supernatural's out here. There's werewolves, there's banshees, there's vampires. Hey, Valo has just confirmed it for us.
So plaudits to whoever stayed here last night. Well done. Absolutely spotless.
Oh.
Whoa. Hold on a minute.
Get out. Get out.
No.
It's getting late when a door suddenly slams shut all on its own.
That was totally weird. The door just started to move on its own. And then it just pretty much slammed shut. I mean, Marty's out there,
I don't really want to come back in.
he's in bits. That was just the weirdest thing, wasn't it?
Now the two friends are both skeptics, but they are still a little unnerved by what just happened.
But that was terrifying. And I don't even swear. I'm swearing, but I don't. But that was genuinely
Are you lying?
terrifying.
You know damn well you swear every day.
When it slammed,
You just swear it again.
I just wanted out of here. There's something really... Because I say, it doesn't feel creepy. It doesn't feel like you're in the presence or anything. As I say, we don't really believe that stuff. There might be, stuff we can't explain, whatever, but we just don't believe in the whole ghosty, spooks in the night kind of thing. Just don't. But that was genuinely terrifying. And
I love me a ghost baddie. They got to give crazy head until they bite your fucking penis off.
Things are about to get even weirder.
Well,
You just see your peanuts floating around the house.
About 10 minutes after
Give me my penis!
With the,
Give me my wee-wee back!
the spooky door.
Come back here with my wee-wee!
And,
Please!
we're trying to like rationalise it. I mean, I don't particularly believe in ghosts, and neither does mine. So we're kind of thinking that it might have been just like the backdraft of the wind. I mean, there's a storm going on outside, so
yeah. But I still don't believe it was the wind, but it's the only when the wind's blowing that strong outside, and there's no, it's the only rational explanation, even though.
Shit.
Yeah. I'm not even looking at that. No, I'm not looking at it. It's moving, right?
We buying this, chat? Do we think it's moving, or do we think they're playing around with us? Are we buying this?
this can't be right.
I don't know, dude.
I'm not.
I'm low-key a believer.
I can't see a thing.
I think I'm buying it.
So there's a chair over there, and it just started.
Monty, what's good?
To move, which is.
No way. I'm not even. No.
It's bonkers.
I'm not having any part of this.
That is moving.
Jesus Christ.
It is moving. That chair is moving.
Just leave it.
Oh, Christ. Oh, well, I'm gonna drink some more wine, I think. Christ.
No, that's poltergeist shit, Paul. That's poltergeist stuff. That's not ghostly. That's like evil spirit stuff.
Chair sitting in the corner of the room inexplicably starts to slide across the floor on its own. And these two diehard skeptics suddenly begin to wonder if they might be dealing with some sort of paranormal entity. But now a little nervous, they finish out their night's stay in the other room and head out the next day. Now I want to point out again that the White Lagan Bothy has never been investigated by any ghost hunting team or ghost hunting YouTube channel. All of the footage shown here today was captured by outdoor explorers and campers that have never posted any video related to the paranormal before these clips. So is the White Lagan Bothy haunted? And would you dare to spend a night there?
I mean, just from where it's located, like out in the middle of the fucking grass, nothing around it, can't call for help, can't run for nothing. I wouldn't stay there either damn way, to keep it a buck with you. Why would I want to take that chance? Why would I want to take the chances? No point. No. I like home.
It's cold outside, but you can keep warm in some all-new Nuke Stop 5 merch.
Yes, sir!
Now, of course, we have t-shirts, hoodies, and coffee mugs. But we also have blankets, pillows, and long sleeves. We've even got stockings and wrapping paper. Anyway, shipping is free, and be sure to order by December 10th to get delivery before Christmas. Go to nukestop5.com to Buenos Aires, Argentina. Passerby. A family is parked in a neighborhood in Buenos Aires, Argentina, when suddenly they notice something very odd in the house across the street.
Oh, we've seen this one, haven't we? Is that really that odd? Could just be somebody pacing back and forth on the phone. I guess it's moving kind of fast, but... That lady scared the shit out of me. I'm trying to think, what could it be? W Asterix for the motherfucking 2 months? I want to say it's a fan for some reason, but it's definitely not a fan, huh?
Something that looks like a person appears to quickly move back and forth across a room on the second floor. The mysterious figure seems to move at an inhuman speed and quickly changes direction.
What could that thing be?
It seems to move without effort, almost as if it is floating past the window. The family dog is very anxious and pants as the family watches the window, trying to figure out just what it is that they're seeing. So what do you think this is, moving back and forth at such a fast speed? Let me know.
After watching Bleach?
Watcher. German urban
Could be me after watching Naruto, for real. After I see my boy after I see Minato one episode, chat, you right. You cooking right now. Because I see one, I'm hitting that mother freaking flying Raijin across the room over and over and over again. You feel me? Over and over again. They're not about to stop me. They're not about to stop me.
Or Toby from the YouTube channel Unknown Worlds is traveling through Sweden when he finds an old abandoned house in the middle of the woods.
What's good?
It's getting late, but Toby decides to investigate the creepy old house. It did not go well.
I feel like already investigating a house by yourself is just a bad idea. Just a bad idea, Toby. Just a bad idea. It's 1v how many? You don't even know. Could be 6 niggas in there ready to gang up on you and fuck you.
Is somebody in here? Do you speak
I don't know.
English?
But like Young Thug said, if 21 don't trust him, we gonna rape him.
Jag talar inte svenska.
Sorry, that was crazy. Was that a mouse? Was that a mouse?
Jag talar inte svenska.
Oh yeah, you're cooked. You don't want to be in there.
Oh mein Gott.
It's cooked. When did he say that? No, he really said that. You know, he really said that. He really said, hold up. Young Thug, 21, don't trust him. I think he said, I swear he said it. I swear he said, I don't even want to type this in. I'm not typing it in. I'm not researching it. But you can research it yourself. He said it. He said it. Now they got rats in the house. Oh, onka, lonka, lonka. You're cooked. Yeah, jump. See? See? Any regular nigga would have jumped down these stairs. No one is taking them step by step. How can I believe this? No one is taking that step by step if they're scared. You're jumping. You're clearly jumping.
Oh mein Gott. Oh mein Gott. Oh Scheiße. Oh mein Gott.
Oh my God.
Oh mein Gott. Das.
Oh my God.
Das kann doch nur
That accent is fucking lovely.
Du Scheiße.
As Toby looks inside one of the bedrooms, he spots someone in his thermal imaging camera who is just staring right back at him. Understandably, Toby is freaked out. He just makes a run for it out of the house and drives away. Later, when Toby uploads his video to his YouTube channel, viewers point out that the creepy stranger might have been watching him even before he entered the house.
Wollen wir erstmal durch die Wärmebildkamera gucken, ob wir hier eventuell jetzt schon etwas sehen?
Oh, is that him? Watching you the whole time?
Ja. Das sieht jetzt natürlich nicht so vertrauenserweckend aus. Laut Wärmebildkamera ist es an den ganzen Öffnungen vom Haus sehr
There it is. If 21 say fuck you, we gonna blank you. Yeah, bro, he said it. Look, yeah, I got a vid to watch. Send it through, bro.
Als draußen. Zumindest laut den Farben. Gucken wir jetzt aber mal explizit, sehen wir an den Kaltstellen sind es 7 Grad und an den warmen sind es 9. Das heißt, es könnte eventuell auch ein Kurzschluss sein. Ich werde jetzt hier erstmal gucken.
Have a look.
Now, I think it's safe to say that going into an abandoned house all by yourself is always a bad idea.
Terrible.
Not because of ghosts, but because of something scarier and
animals,
much more
dangerous. Holes,
real people
you could fall through,
and who really
you could get trapped underneath something.
Thankfully, Toby made it home safe. But this disturbing situation
could be 6 niggas in there who ain't had butt in weeks, and they see fresh butt, fresh clean butt.
Dead. Trent Williams is away on a trip with a friend and staying at an old Airbnb cabin on Skaneateles Lake in upstate New York. Once they arrive, the two friends realize that the cabin has a pretty dark history.
Okay, I usually do not, or I never have believed in like haunted stuff, okay? Yeah. But I'm out at Skaneateles Lake, the Fingers Lakes in upstate New York. And the Airbnb I'm staying at, the guy did say, just FYI, we do have people say that they hear a piano play at night. And I thought it was bullshit. And I swear to God, I've heard it. It plays. There's a walk over here, so in case I...
We're an up and...
die, I have a documentation of it, okay? It's an old house. It's on a beautiful lake, though. But I did find out the daughter, the guy who owns the place, daughter died in a car wreck.
Oh,
and her
shit.
ashes are on the piano.
Oh,
God, I get chills, but...
That's actually fucking creepy as shit. Period.
And it plays at night.
I would not stay there.
And it freaks me out. I have chill bumps just being in this room. I do not get a good vibe.
With a creepy story like that, it's no wonder that the two guys get a little bit freaked out when late at night they start to hear random keys playing on the piano in the living room.
Yeah, I can't
hit that motherfucking Mozart.
No, you go in there with me.
Yes.
What if they hit that motherfucking Mozart?
Behind me, you.
I don't know if it's is that Beethoven or Mozart? You know what I'm talking about? Who is that? Beethoven? Yeah. They gotta hit that, bro. I don't know why I said Mozart. Don't listen to me, bro.
It keeps playing, I swear. No, dude, I'm not going up in that. It's this piano, I swear to God it is. No, dude, you got me f***ed up. If I die, I swear. I will...
Sprinkling ashes on the piano is actually crazy, I ain't gonna lie. Fuck off, stop!
Dude, no.
No way!
When you first watch the video, you might think, oh well, no.
Yeah, get out of here.
Could easily be faked.
Yeah.
But here is what makes this video so compelling. Because you see, when you look closely, the played piano key is actually pressed down by something. Now, this is not to say that this footage is quote-unquote proof of the paranormal, but it does make this video much harder to fake. So could this creepy Airbnb cabin be haunted by the spirit of the owner's daughter? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
Dude, no.
Before we move on to the next video, if you see...
I'm gonna have to go with hoax. That one didn't seem real enough for me. That one didn't seem real enough for me. I feel like it could have been... I don't know. Why would she just click one note? You know what I'm saying? She would have played them some motherfucking Beethoven on that bitch. Piano players need to verify that the note played on was the same as the key that was hit.
Anything that you think should be included in the top 5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Rude Awakening. A Nukes Top 5 viewer who wishes to remain anonymous is hanging out at her friend's house. The girls were freaked out when they noticed something very odd.
Juicy onion!
Plastic packages of candle melt suddenly seem to be moving on their own. One of the girls quickly whips out her camera and tries to record the strange activity, but then it just stops.
It's falling off. Mike, I'm betting that motherfreaker is falling. That this thing is gonna fall off, chat. Right here. It falls off. 100 channel points on it right now. It's falling off.
However, the girl keeps recording as they impolitely try to convince whatever spirit might be present to continue moving the packages. And then this happens.
So let's just
ready? Ready?
Hopefully.
100 bro number, 1,000 channel points, 10,000, 50,000. Give me my money, nigga. Give me my money, nigga. Is it gonna fall?
That's not gonna do it.
It's gonna fall.
No.
Fall, you freaking whore, slut. Huh? Yes.
When they gently
Yes.
try to convince their quote-unquote poltergeist to move the plastic containers,
Give me it.
Doesn't work. So one of the girls turns in.
That shit definitely looked like string though. I could like that felt like string. Just from the way it was pulled off, it felt like there was some string hooked up to it, bro.
To a god potty mouth, and the ghost told one of the guys to move the plastic containers. It doesn't work. So one of the girls turns into a god potty mouth, and the ghost don't like it.
That's not gonna do it.
For real? No. You don't know that.
What are you gonna do?
Alex.
Now, just like these girls, if you caught something weird on camera, send it to me at nukestop5@gmail.com. Reflections.
Poltergeists are a type of non-aggressive ghost that mess with objects around the house. Well, I'm a poltergeist then. Because I've moved everything around your house, Levi. Your mom's dildo, your dad's condoms, your dad's glasses, his toothbrush. Haven't you noticed every day? He's been asking where it is. I'm a poltergeist. What's the difference between a poltergeist and a robber then?
An elderly man with no living relatives was living alone in an old apartment building somewhere in Japan. A few months ago, the man, who we'll call Mr. A, suddenly began to exhibit very strange behavior. The man alone in an old
the rubber is playing.
An elderly girls. If you caught something weird on camera, send it to me at nukestop5@gmail.com. Reflections. An elderly man with no living relatives was living alone in an old apartment building somewhere in Japan.
Okay.
A few months ago, the man, who we'll call Mr. A, suddenly began to exhibit very strange behavior, complaining to his landlord that there was, quote, a strange woman in his home trying to take his life. The landlord was worried about Mr. A's mental health and advised him to go see a doctor. But instead, Mr. A vowed that he would collect proof that what he was experiencing was very real. Not long after, Mr. A tragically took his own life. So, Mr. A's landlord inspects his apartment and finds several videotapes recorded on a very old camera. Out of curiosity, he watches the tapes, and what he sees chills him to his core. This terrifying footage was recorded one day before Mr. A's death.
Watch the mirror before. Watch the mirror here. What do you see? What are we looking for? Whoa, 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 what's that right there? What's that right there? Is that it? Is that a face forming right here? Is something coming out of my mirror? He's already there. That's a whole body. Hey, they say mirrors can be used to enter the spirit world, chat. What do you think? You think that's the game? Mirrors can be used to enter the spirit world, and maybe that thing right there was just death. Maybe it was just death, and it was like, it's time for you to come, bro. It's your time. You know?
A bizarre, distorted figure can be seen in the reflection of the dresser mirror, and the landlord now wonders if Mr. A truly did experience something paranormal inside his apartment. The landlord contacts the Japanese ghost hunting team, Omagatoki, and paranormal investigator Hiro sets out on a solo overnight investigation into the allegedly haunted apartment. Eventually, Hiro finds the room that can be seen on the disturbing videotapes.
This is the room. All right, let's see what happens. What are we guessing? Something's moving? Do we think something's moving in this room? 1,000 channel points on it. 1,000 channel points that something gets thrown across the motherfucking room right now. That's my bet. It's either that or he hears footsteps. Put him on it. 1,000 that either something gets thrown across the room or footsteps. It'll be a sound. Put them both up. Put them both up. Something gets thrown across the room or a sound. Let's see. What if it's both? If it's both, canceled. If it's both, we're all canceled. I just like to gamble. I'm sorry, I'm an addict. I can feel it in me. Kings, what's good? Oi, oi, oi! Wait. What, 30K? 30K on sound? Oh my God. I hope something gets thrown across the room. I really do. I really hope something gets thrown across the room, bro. Throw that bitch across the room! There's no mirror.
The investigator finds the dresser seen in the old camera footage, but the mirror is gone. A few hours later, and Hiro finally finds the missing mirror. What happens next is downright creepy.
All right, here it comes. Throw something. If something moves, it counts, chat. Something is wrapped in a blanket. Found it. Come on. Something move. We're getting a B camera. Come on, dude. No! But wait. Technically, a doorbell could be like it has to get pushed in so like it moves. You know what I'm saying? Technically, a doorbell has to move because someone has to push the doorbell in. You feel what I'm saying? So that's kind of both. No, keep it going because it's true. The doorbell has to be moved for it to, for it to make a sound. So technically that's both. So keep it going. Let it keep running. If there's another sound, okay. But if something gets thrown, okay. There's something there. Something just pops in right there.
As Hiro is cutting zip ties and carefully unwrapping the mirror, someone suddenly rings the apartment doorbell. And there's no one there. But, did you see it?
What?
Hiro is completely unaware that he's being watched as he's unpacking the mirror. And the figure watching him looks exactly like the disturbing entity from Mr. A's grainy home video. Hiro tries using Mr. A's old camera in an attempt to capture anything resembling what Mr. A recorded the day before his death. What happens next is terrifying.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. Sounder throne. Sounder throne right here. There's another videotape.
Hiro finds another tape dumped in the trash. But again, did you see it? When slowed down for just a few frames of the footage, two little pale hands can be seen pressed against the floor right beside Hiro. He doesn't even notice and is still completely unaware of the entity that seems to be watching and following him. Hiro decides to watch the tape that he recovered from the trash, and it makes his blood run cold.
Oh shit, what the fuck? Suddenly the camera turns to the left. Why watch it there? That's what I'm saying, man. The footage continues with unclear images. Was that something moved right there?
The camera seems to spin around by itself before the same weird distorted face can be seen peeking out at the very bottom of a doorway. Creeped out by the footage, Hiro decides to leave. He thinks that he didn't capture any kind of proof that Mr. A's apartment is haunted. But when he reviews his footage later, he realizes that the entire time he was in the apartment, the same eerie entity was watching him. You can see this entire investigation over on the YouTube channel, Omagatoki Film. Scurry moment.
Alright. We'll give it to them. We'll give it to the prediction. We'll give it to the prediction of Whoever put 30K. This is rigged. This is rigged. Hey, the camera moved, man. The camera moved, Chad. The camera moved. The camera moved.
These no Omagatoki Film. Scurry moments. These next creepy videos are a little different from what I usually feature, because they are definitely scary videos and very entertaining in my opinion, but they are also just kind of silly. So, a man wakes up his grandpa after he hears the unsettling sound of someone whistling downstairs in their home. What happens next is, well, just watch.
Tranquilo, mijo. Deja ver qué pasa. El Señor está con nosotros. No tengan miedo. Deja ver qué pasa. Deja ir a ver.
Huh? This is, come on now. This shit too much like a movie.
Cálmate.
estás en el cielo, santificado sea tu nombre, venga a nosotros tu reino, hágase su voluntad. ¡Ay! ¡Abuelo! ¡Abuelo! ¡Ay! ¡Ay! ¡Ábrele, ábrele, a ver qué es! ¡Ábrele, ábrele!
No pasa nada. No pasa nada.
¡Ay, abuelo!
No hay nada, no hay nada.
Fíjate.
¡Abuelo! ¡Abuelo! Oh, shit.
¡Otra vez, abuelo! ¡Es un pinche mono! ¡Abuelo! ¡Ciérrale,
He's a fucking demon, Grandpa, close it.
¡Llámale a la policía! ¡Saca tu teléfono!
This guy is absolutely petrified when he spots someone peeking from around the wall at the bottom
They
of the
just playing
stairs.
hide and seek, bro.
But in a strange twist, he just pushes his grandpa out to go check it out. Now, this clip was originally suggested to me as a scary video for the top 5. But when I watch it with all of that crazy screaming, it just makes me laugh.
¡Ay! ¡Otra vez, abuelo! ¡Es un pinche mono! ¡Abuelo! ¡Ciérrale, ciérrale, ciérrale, ciérrale! ¡Llámale a la policía!
And I also learned some Spanish. It's a pinche de mano, abuelo. But I'm not sure where I'll ever be able to use that. Anyway, in another very odd clip, a group of women are walking home late.
Hey, Nukes, we didn't ask you for all that, man. Just get to the video.
Late at night when they get the scare of a lifetime.
I'm crying. I'm crying. Epic burp, and this happens.
All alone on an empty city street, the women are terrified when they hear the strange and horrifying sound of a loud burp. And they just make a run for it.
They about to hit the wall and everything, bro.
But true fear can also strike right in your home, especially if you've watched a few too many horror movies.
Oh, nah. Is it the vacuum? He about to shit himself. He about to shit himself.
And if a vacuum isn't scary enough for you, then what about the evil betrayal of your own feet?
So there's this.
Oh, I'm crying. That kind of got me.
No way.
That kind of got me. They kind of dirty, that's why.
You're done.
They look a little bit stinky. A little bit stinky.